Oh, police! Come to the door! You come to no harm! Shots fired!
Crime never sleeps.
Taser, I think.
But neither
Stand still!
do the cops. Battling on the front line
Taser! Taser!
are Nottinghamshire's finest.
Stop after impact.
Highly trained pursuit drivers, specialists in entry and search,
4 ounces of cannabis.
rapid response firearms officers,
On police! Show yourself now!
Police with a dog, stop!
and the crime-stopping force
Look at my arm!
of the dog unit.
Get down on the floor!
Wherever the battle takes them, they'll never back down.
Taser!
Because come at the hour,
Yeah, Bass, we've still got him. Up on the back wheel, offside of the road.
come at the Interceptors.
Where are you from? Leeds. Leeds. Don't come to Nottingham again, will you?
Coming up,
1 minute away, coming up Edwards Lane.
when the going gets tough,
Get up, camera! I'm not being smart, really.
Jim Camping gets going.
What are you doing? Huh?
And he's into a dead-end car park. Stand by.
A 50,000 bob showdown in God's own car park,
Get down now! Get down on the floor! Get down on the floor!
and the moment every pursuit driver dreads.
Put the knocked car out into the barrier.
You alright?
Being an interceptor is no picnic.
You were saying about taking a water pistol to a gunfight.
When you're not in a wrestling match or facing a suspect with a sawn-off shotgun, you're being threatened, spat at, or dodging masonry lobbed from the heavens. But the most dangerous place of all is on the roads.
Just rammed it.
It's such a high-risk thing. Something goes wrong in a car, the sort of speed that they drive at, and you're talking death, aren't you, for them or for somebody else. The issue that we have is we can't allow people to just get away from us, because that's just what they'll be able to do every time. So we have to try and put a stop to them. We have to chase them sometimes, and it's probably one of the most dangerous things we deal with.
The M1 is one of the UK's busiest roads and a horrendous place for a pursuit.
Got a pursuit on the M1, 24 at the minute, closed van.
But cops don't get to choose their battlegrounds.
You've got two T-Fat cars at travel 25 north.
Leicester units are chasing a cloned van that's suspected of involvement in a lorry theft. The cross-border pursuit began in Leicestershire and has spilled onto Notts Patch.
02, Andy, about 20 seconds behind you.
Interceptors are racing to join the party, including Gav Hall, Jules Bramley and John Lee, and Dan Butler.
M1 north, it's approaching 25.
While back on the motorway, the pursuing pack get a closer look at their target.
Passenger, fair hair, white skin male, mid-20s, dark jacket, recording it around the window.
2 miles north, Dan's plotted up at a slip road.
NH, we need to know about channel ASAP because we're about to put a tactic on and it's gone quiet.
Is there anybody out there? Hello?
198 over 5.
We have contact. And in the nick of time. Because here they come.
Is that a not CPAP mobile just coming out of travel?
It is. And it's going like stuff off the proverbial shovel.
Got two ahead.
Now they've numbers to try and T-pack the van.
With my van for a 3 or 4 car box.
The driver won't make it easy. He's weaving all over the motorway.
Swerving between lane 1, 2 and 3.
And a 3-lane slalom at these speeds is asking for an accident. The cops need to act fast, so they move for a 3-car T-pack.
It's a 3-car box. He's swerving towards the cars. 3-car box he's on.
The runaway won't back down and their box is coming unstuck.
Lane 4, just past 26.
You don't get much more stupid than trying to escape pursuit drivers from 2 counties in a 3-ton van.
Yeah, he's broke out the box.
Sticky.
Unless, of course, you film the whole thing for social media.
We're having it, much. Nottingham.
Yes, you're riding with the bad guys, who incredibly are laughing, joking and filming themselves driving like idiots.
You as well, much.
And putting themselves and cops at risk.
Possible we're getting a fast travelling.
They've called in a chopper. Once it arrives, the cars can back off and tail the target from a safe distance. But as Jules and John's Beamer gets ahead of the van, it may be too late.
Man, get out of here, much. See you later.
Jesus!
He spun the knocked car out into the barrier.
Interceptors are after a runaway van on clone plates that's allegedly linked to a theft from a lorry.
It's a 3-car box. He's swerving towards the cars. 3-car box he's on.
On board, 2 men have filmed themselves avoiding a T-pack.
Yeah, he's broke out the box.
Before performing the craziest move of all.
See you later, much. See you later.
Spun the knocked car out into the barrier.
As Jules and John's Beamer gets in front of the van, its driver speeds up and forces them into the barrier at over 70 miles per hour. The impact is so great the car spins through 500 degrees and a wheel thrown from the wreckage takes out Dan's unmarked.
Two police vehicles in it. Sorry, the wheels come off the first and hit the second.
Officers race to the wrecked cars, fearing the worst.
You alright? The injuries are very minor. You're out the car.
Incredibly, no one's seriously hurt, and their first thought is the men who did this.
From Dan, me, John and Jules are all okay. The cars are done. We're all okay. Just stay with the van and get that van.
That van's already 2 miles down the motorway.
Sausage!
Where Road Crime's Gav Hall is holding the fort.
Do you want it as well, much? Do you want it, much?
Alone.
Don't want it. Don't want it!
6-6, I am in contact with the subject vehicle. Still M1 northbound. I've got no one with me at the minute.
Gav transferred to Road Crime for the action, and he's getting his money's worth tonight.
Half a minute, much.
The cavalry can't arrive soon enough.
Three knots, ARBs. Oscar Romeo 65, North Road Drive, T5, unmarked vehicle.
Resources are flying in from Leicester, Notts and West Yorkshire.
Gav, you've got 3 T-Pack resources at 28.
And from 2,000 feet.
See, when we are on scene, downlink in Channel 2, and we do have video.
With 3 officers lucky to walk away from their earlier T-Pack attempt, the cops are planning alternative tactics.
If possible, try and keep us off.
The aim is to keep the driver on the motorway with a contingency plan in case he has other ideas.
If it comes off at 29, we have got a stinger top of the slope. We've got a stinger on the exit clip, 29 outbound. Approaching 33, well, we'll get a stinger on in case it comes off.
They're covering all escape routes with stingers to take out the van's tyres.
A stop stick bottom of junction 34 slip. We have a stinger to top at 37. West Yorkshire, we're going to try and get a stinger on the exits at 38.
But the runaway's sticking with the M1, heading straight for a team from West Yorkshire.
West Yorkshire still commander. Stinger at 37 is going to be close to the overbridge once you commit.
They're going to lay a stinger across the whole motorway. The trick is for Gav, in the lead car, to get through in time for them to deploy it.
When we get to the half-mile marker, I'll increase my distance between myself and subject vehicle.
At the half-mile marker, Gav leaves the van for dead, while other units slow behind it. The spikes are under the next bridge. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Vehicle stop confirmed, vehicle stop. Stinger successful.
The rear cop cars hang back as the van races under the bridge and over the spikes. The Stinger is whipped from the road and the pursuing pack passes by intact. Racing to catch a van on 4 flat tyres and borrowed time.
Vehicle slowing just beyond 37. Vehicle slowing over to the hard shoulder.
The cops carefully shepherd the van to a gentle stop. Unlike this. 30 minutes ago, when the same van sped up to force John and Jules into the barrier, risking their lives.
See you later, mush. Stop, stop, stop.
See you in court, mush. Because someone's going to pay for this.
Give me your hands! No! Give me your hands!
And with the evidence the passenger filmed,
Where's your phone, buddy? Because I saw you recording. Where's your phone?
it shouldn't be too hard to get a conviction.
You're so big now, are you? Hey, you clown.
Though driver and passenger don't seem to care.
It's not funny, mate, is it, really?
You don't understand how much trouble you're in, do you?
Following a 63-mile pursuit involving cops from 3 counties, a chopper and an unprecedented number of stingers, the driver of the ram van was sent down for 45 months and the passenger for 25. The van contained 40 grand in goods stolen from a lorry, and both men pleaded guilty to handling stolen goods, aggravated vehicle taking, criminal damage, and 2 counts of ABH against cops, namely John and Jules, who, given their car looked like this, are lucky to be alive.
3-1 from Derbyshire NA, that's all Sweden, thank you.
I know what I'd like to stop tonight. Fancy a nice drug dealer.
Some shifts go by with a trickle of jobs.
There's probably 10 grand's worth of weed there alone in 1 gram deals.
Neatly tied up in a bow.
Gav, 30 seconds before that happened, said, I want a car with a load of drugs in it.
Others
Decamp.
have a flood of incidents
Which way's he gone then?
He's going to be in these gardens somewhere.
and leave frustrating loose ends.
He's probably escaped. It's such a shame.
And as the old adage goes, it never rains, but it pours. Single crewed in Warsaw, Nick's already been on a wild goose chase tonight, looking for a stolen car in the rain.
Do you want me to go back and let her know and let 635 know?
Yeah, you can do. I just wonder if she's got a spare set of keys, she might be able to come and fetch you.
They found the vehicle parked up.
Macca's also in the area as the search is called off. But a car doing that speed might just make up for it. Time to give the Skodas 200 plus horses and gallop in the rain. Whatever the car that flew past was, it must be shifting. But so is Macca.
Is anyone still in Warsaw?
Nick is.
The white Seat's got tanking past me on the A16 towards Warsaw.
A few miles away, Nick gets his toe down to intercept, while Macca closes in on the speedy car, a white Seat. Come to Macca. As well as an ace driver, Macca's a police diver, so he's used to being submerged in pitch black and as sure-footed in torrential rain as anyone on the road.
I've caught up with it.
Time to paint the town blue. Despite the flashing lights, the driver doesn't seem to have got the message. Or if he has, he doesn't care.
It's failing to stop.
Is it?
Oh no. Stand by.
Evening all.
Yeah, he's going off-road. Off-road, failed to stop and he...
The Seat's away on the grass. And Macca has liftoff.
Stand by for a road name.
The driver hangs a right.
The street off the A60.
Into the wrong escape route.
And he's into a dead-end car park. Stand by.
Steve, thank you. Just taking around.
What you doing?
Angry driver, 10 o'clock.
Get down on the floor! Get down on the floor!
Get someone to me, please. Got a driver out on red dot. Get down on the floor!
He's gobbing off and refusing to get down.
What are you chasing me for?
Mate, because you've just drove like an absolute idiot. Right, what's happened?
The aggressive driver is in danger of getting tasered.
Calm down. Right, look, it's going away. It's gone away. Right, come and sit in my car and talk to me.
Macca calms him down as reinforcements roll in the form of John and then Nick, who arrives to find the driver calmer but by no means chilled.
Chill out, mate. That's fine. Your mates, mate.
Sit there and keep the door open and keep your legs out. Right, there. Chill out.
It turns out this guy is disqualified.
So I can interview you for disqualified driving at the roadside, but I want to do a breath test on you because you've obviously had a drink. So if you're over the limit, then you'll be arrested to do a station procedure.
The driver has definitely had a drink.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Sit.
But he passes the breath test by the skin of his teeth.
Literally, just.
Though there's still the disqual driving.
And there's no insurance.
And there's no insurance. But Nick can't hang about for the formalities.
Neil's got a van failing stop just there.
Because it's all kicking off around the corner.
It was Sherwood Street just down there.
Sergeant Neil Haynes has just been passed by a suspect van. He's spun around and blue lighted it, but this is the second fail to stop of the evening.
The transit van.
The van's braking 50 in a 30 and hammering over speed bumps on wet roads. As the single-crewed sergeant tails it into a cul-de-sac, the driver stops. Reversing lights are on and the Sarge takes drastic action. The van's rammed him to the near side.
Neil's just been rammed, I think.
Nick moves to intercept as, back at the sergeant's car, things take a worrying turn. Someone's jumped out of the van and taken a crowbar to the unmarked Beamer.
Absolutely trashing that car.
Neil dodges another ram as the van escapes left.
Temporary lost at the minute. I'm not sure which way he's gone.
The Sarge spins his damaged Beamer round and gives chase.
Berkland Avenue, not towards Minden.
He's gaining on the van, which is a pinprick in the distance, lights out.
Tactical contact authorised.
The Sarge hangs back in a game of cat and mouse made harder by a maze of narrow roads, the weather, and a whole lot of transit vans lining the pavements. But this is the one they want. By the time the Sarge spins again, there's no sign of his nemesis.
Total loss somewhere near Leeds and Avenue,
Unless headlights coming straight for him.
Are you okay?
Mentally not.
Where are they?
Don't know. I've lost them somewhere at that next junction on the left.
Right.
I'll be far away, mate.
Are you on 1199?
I'm on 9.
Right, sound.
Neil, did you get who the vehicle comes back to? No.
It turns out the van is registered to a known criminal.
I've got the vehicle parked up South Wilson Street.
Who may have got away.
They're over that way.
Because it's been found abandoned.
Which? Yeah.
And the hunt is now on for the men who abandoned it.
You can't be attacking people generally, but you can't be attacking cops. So now the race is on trying to find out where these lads are. And given the weather this evening, I can't imagine there's going to be many people out.
But the lads from the van may be one step ahead of the cops.
So that leads there. So there's a huge field behind that. So they'll be getting picked up from somewhere.
They have the van's registered address. At the other side of the field is a prime pickup point to get there.
So I'm going to start making my way to where they're likely to get picked up from. And see if we can intercept them.
Cops comb the area at the back of the fields.
None whatsoever, unfortunately.
But it's all quiet on the roads.
It's just frustrating that they've got away.
Until...
None whatsoever, unfortunately.
That vehicle was on the NPR earlier.
If the men who attacked the Sarge are in the car, then they're a force to be reckoned with.
Stop.
Interceptors are in the eye of a storm on a grim night in Warsaw.
Yeah, he's going off-road. Off-road, failed to stop on H.
They face 2 failed to stops.
Get down on the floor!
A taser standoff. And a ram from a 3-ton van.
Neil's just been rammed, I think.
The men inside took a crowbar to Neil's car.
And she's absolutely trashing my car.
Before making off on foot.
That leads there, so there's a huge field behind that. So they'll be getting picked up from somewhere.
And in the hunt for a potential getaway car...
The weather this evening, I can't imagine there's going to be many people out.
Nick's lit up a lone hatchback.
Stop then. Stop.
It's the 3rd failed to stop of the night, and the strangest.
An H Oscar Romeo 67 got a vehicle failing to stop on the A616.
The driver's making no effort to lose Nick, but nor are they showing any signs of stopping.
There's no other road users. Can't see any view of the occupants. Current speed is 40.
The Interceptor tails the car for several miles.
Is there any possibility of a Stinger resource ahead, please?
From Mark Romeo 217, where do you need a Stinger resource?
We're just crossing Bucksfield Lane.
I'm with you, Nick.
From 6-5, Nick, you've got me and Neil behind you now.
Yeah, received. I suppose we'll wait till Dan gets here, and then we've got 3 T-pack units in the stick, and I'll let you take over.
But before they spring a box...
It's a near-side indication into a private driveway.
The car keeps going at a private estate. And going... and going. It's getting frustrating at the back of the stick.
Come on, do it, get by! Jesus!
We'll get by on it at this speed.
Time to put an end to the slowest pursuit in history.
Turn the engine off.
But are the men from the van inside?
Turn the engine off.
The answer is a resounding no.
No more.
At the wheel is a nonplussed, middle-aged German woman.
Is the engine off?
Is the engine off? Yes, I think it is. Right, let's do that.
Just jump out for me then.
What?
Get out the car.
Out the car, yeah. What I'm doing?
The driver doesn't seem like your typical fail to stop.
Come out the car.
It's always Unic, isn't it?
And it seems highly unlikely she has anything to do with the men who rammed the sergeant.
Come on down. Let's have a chat in the car.
What?
Do you want to come down with me?
The car's already damaged, Neil.
Do you want to come down with me?
But she still failed to start for blues and twos for nearly 10 minutes.
Did you not see the big police sign?
Yeah?
Why didn't you stop?
Oh, sorry, sir.
Just jump in.
Sorry.
Don't want you getting wet.
A little bit slow.
All right, just jump in.
Something, yeah? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why didn't you stop?
Oh, sorry.
But you keep saying sorry, but why didn't you stop? Why did you not stop?
Why,
We've got blue lights
yeah?
with a police sign
Yeah?
and you didn't stop.
Okay.
Why?
I'm not, sorry, I'm not so good English, sorry.
Okay,
I come from Germany.
okay. Should we use the translator?
Yeah?
Let's.
Why did you not stop for the police?
Warum hast du nicht für die Polizei angehalten?
Sorry.
I'll tell you what. Speak.
War was nicht in Ordnung mit dem Auto oder warum?
Was there something...
Sorry. Mein Fuß.
Try again. Because I'm a police officer in a marked vehicle, you should stop.
Yeah, okay.
That's a legal requirement.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's fair to say this isn't the spicy fail to stop they'd hoped for.
Are you okay? I think you can stand down, but it still counts. Still counts.
They really wanted the men who did this.
The brand new 22 plate BMW with 3 holes in it.
There's an actual hole in the door there. That must be some kind of crowbar or something.
And news on the men from the van isn't good.
Occupants have made off over woodland and there's no helicopter available, no drone because of the weather, so they've got away.
It's been a hell of a night. One that hasn't seen loose ends tied up in a bow.
Strange, really strange.
Still, there's always tomorrow. The next day, cops arrested the owner of the van, which turned out to be full of gear nicked in a burglary just before the Sarge picked it up. The guy claimed his van had been stolen, but he was later found guilty of burglary and also possession of cocaine. He was sentenced to 27 months at His Majesty's pleasure, while 2 suspected accomplices are now wanted men. For driving whilst disqualified, no insurance and failing to stop for an officer, Angry Man, from earlier that evening, got a 12-month driving ban and a £100 fine. As for the German lady, she received no further police action for failing to stop. All in all, it was a crazy night in the rain.
Keeps you awake.
But hopefully this shift is the storm before the calm.
We've got a report of a fight outside a pub in Arnold.
Saturday night might be all right for fighting in Elton John's eyes. But Interceptors take a dim view of brawling on any night of the week.
Right, handcuffs going on, don't move.
And prime time for a ding-dong is actually the start of the weekend.
Friday nights, anything can happen. People let their hair down, have a drink, and a lot of people take some drugs. You can fall out with other people. The pub's in bars in the city centre and often go up. So like I say, you never know what you're going to get on a Friday night. What was it?
Full moon.
Ah.
And Friday's full moon has summoned the wild things on Mansfield Road, where Interceptors Kai and Ellie have clocked a crowd of men, some of whom appear to have been fighting.
It just hit me.
Come across the front.
The cops have hold of 3 men. Several others have fled down the main road.
One group is going down the A6 24-hour shop, and we're within...
Kai tries to reason with the self-appointed spokesman in a white top.
He was the one that...
I saw you do.
I did, I pushed him.
Yeah, you punched him. Why? You can't find it. You can't find the street.
I know.
So you go away.
I'm sorry.
Come over here and leave him, because he's been the worst out of all 3 of you.
I'm sorry.
A newcomer is now getting involved, and the spokesman doesn't like it.
Are you going to start? You're going to start?
Right, what are you doing here? What are you doing down here? Go on.
Things are set to boil over.
You're going to get cuffed.
No, listen. Oh, damn it, all of you.
Right.
White Top needs cuffing, but he's resisting.
We're going to end up on the floor.
I'm not being nicked. I'm not being nicked.
Put your arm.
No, listen.
Behind your back. You're under arrest already. You're under arrest. Get someone to me now.
Skull.
Reinforcements are en route,
Jim and Dan with 2 minutes.
including Jim and Dan travelling as fast as freezing roads allow.
Slidey.
Operational Firearms Commander Jim is the kind of backup you'd be glad of in a tight spot. And he's no slouch behind the wheel either.
1 minute away, coming up Edwards Way.
Don't spare the horses, Jim, because back at the scene,
You've been nicked already, mate.
White Top is still resisting, while one of his mates is now hurling abuse.
I'll do this one. Yeah, listen.
Ellie's had enough.
Right.
Why are you doing?
You're under arrest, mate.
Why are you
You're drunk and disorderly, you're under arrest.
With his guy cuffed at last, Kai joins Ellie to nick his charming mate.
Why?
Stop! Which is easier said than done. This is like herding drunk cats.
Go on, get him.
Walking off.
Yeah, go on, get him.
While they've tussled with the charmer, White Top has tried to wander off in cuffs.
You've already been nicked.
What have I been nicked for? What have I done?
Drunk and disorderly and assault, mate.
Why, who did I assault?
We've seen you punch that bloke.
Meanwhile, from the floor, the charmer is putting the boot into Kai's face.
Yeah! Right, I'm going to tase you in a minute. You need to calm.
Ellie rushes to assist,
Calm down, listen.
with her cuffed friend in tow.
Calm down.
This is getting out of hand.
Listen.
Your behaviour's disgusting.
You've just kicked me in the head.
Mercifully, that racket isn't the ringing in your ears, Kai, it's the call of the cavalry.
I'll be right.
Oh, another day.
Jim, Dan and another car full of cops have arrived and the charmer is well tended to.
Get that camera. I'm not fixed now. Oh, really?
But the camera has set off White Top and he's seeing red.
Get the camera. No. You know what you do it.
Jim's not happy.
What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What? What are you doing, Paul? What are you doing?
I think it's a headlock, pal.
Get his legs out, lads, then.
What are you doing?
Down you go.
Oh.
Right. Relax yourself, then.
I'm sad, Paul. I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm sad. Unbelievable.
You what?
I'm sad, Paul.
Let me tell you one thing.
All right, go carry on then. You carry on then.
Carry on. I'm
Right.
not kicked off. I was respectful to the officer.
It's done now, yeah?
Yeah? Big man here who thinks he's rock hard.
It is rock hard.
The charmer who kicked Kai in the face is off to the nick, arrested for drunken disorderly and assaulting a cop. The third member of the group legged it when things kicked off, but the spokesman still has stuff to say.
Go on then. Not once have I been rude to any of your officers. Really? You've been confronting a female officer when I've arrived, mate.
No, I haven't.
And she was struggling holding on to your hands.
I've not attacked her or anything.
I've not just said. I haven't said you've attacked her. I haven't said you've attacked her. You're confronting her. You're confronting her. You're bigger than me, and you're bigger than her. you want to get up? I'm sorry, Gio. I'm sorry. I apologise.
It's done now, isn't it?
I know it's done. I know it's done.
We're going to stand you up, Gio, on the
I
floor.
know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologise.
With things calming down,
Come on, mate.
There you go.
he's hauled to his feet.
Him here, and he's coming, me.
I have come at you, and I've taken you to the ground. Because look at the size of you compared to her.
Oi, listen, I ain't that sort of bloke, pal.
I'm glad to hear it. Come on, walk around the corner with me.
I'll be
I'm taking you to a van, mate, yeah.
What am I being nicked for?
Come on. What's you been nicked
For
for?
drunk and disorderly. Instead, you can't come back from it now. You may as well just get in the van, mate.
Listen, I'll just take... I didn't even take that. Come on.
Let's go. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you come in with us. I'm in it.
Is Kai okay?
How much contact did he make with your head?
Yeah, he just caught me in the face.
Happy Friday, everyone.
You finished soon, are you? We're on till 3, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No further action was taken regarding the alleged fight in the street at the start of the night, but White Top, taken down by Jim, pleaded guilty to being drunk and disorderly. He was ordered to pay a £90 fine. The charmer, who kicked Kai in the head, pleaded guilty in court to being drunk and disorderly and assaulting an emergency worker. He received an 18-week suspended sentence and had to pay £339 in fines.
Mate, I've got it, so it's whatever you boys want.
What do you want, Dave?
Meanwhile, Jim and Dan got back to the Friday night shift by way of a well-earned pit stop.
Have something nice, lads. Have something dirty.
German doner kebab.
Oh, that's good.
Coming up,
Engine off, engine off.
Rich stops a straight talker in a clone car,
Be straight with me.
I'm being straight with you. Look me in the eyes, buddy.
but there's a curveball in his boot.
I don't think you're being straight with me, are you?
Turn the engine off.
It's estimated that 1 in 12 cars on UK roads have been cloned.
Over here. The reason we've stopped your car, I think potentially your vehicle's cloned.
Interceptors are masters at spotting and seizing them, and they've got a mountain of fake plates to show for it.
So we'll keep those.
You'll have somebody that's not got a licence, not prepared to pay for insurance, but they'll find a similar vehicle through checks on the internet that's is insured and taxed, and they'll copy the registration plates and put them on the vehicle. And if an officer checks the vehicle registration number, it will come back as legitimate.
Rich and Chalky are in the former coal mining town of Kirkby, but the only thing they want to dig out of the pitch black is a dodgy Vauxhall.
A potential clone. 2-3 from Kirkby.
The car's reg has been caught on automatic number plate recognition cameras in Leeds and Nottingham.
So we're looking for I think it's a grey Vauxhall Insignia.
At the same time,
The genuine, I think, is insured to Leeds, registered insured to Leeds, so it's probably going to be the clone.
there's a lot of traffic between the boys and the last camera pinged by the Insignia, and it's slow going. Luckily, Chalky could thread an X5 through the eye of a needle.
Oh, really?
Anyone else feeling thinner?
That was a bit close.
Had to breathe in then.
Before joining the force, Rich was an intelligence analyst, and after poring over the day's AMPR data,
Neil, earlier today, after the camera there,
he thinks he's predicted the clone's next move.
so I'd go down Hucknall Road.
And great minds think alike, because other units have caught up with the Insignia near Hucknall.
Neil's 2 behind it. James is just at Bulwell, Tesco's coming towards us. And John and Jules are in the area.
Clones are prone to making off, which could be dangerous on busy roads.
Just be mindful of your blues. Yeah, we don't want to spook it.
So the aim is a stealthy belt and braces tactic. Sting his tyres, then box him before he knows what's happened.
Ah, there it is, yeah, got it. 1, 2, 3.
3 cars behind.
They're tucked in traffic behind the 2 lead cars.
Neil, we are 3 cars behind you.
At the front, Neil has a white car between him and the target, but his cover takes a left and he's right on the Insignia's bumper. Meanwhile, a Stinger team is readying spikes ahead as behind Neil, Rich employs copper's privilege, taking off his seatbelt, ready to run.
You've got 3 from pole, mate. You can nip one off here.
At the sharp end, just in front of Neil, an invisible Stinger team strikes. Ninjas in the woods, Team Stinger cast the spikes. They take out 4 tyres and slither off the road like a snake.
Yeah, go.
With the target's tyres deflating, Team T-Pack bursts into action. Chalky on right wing, Neil at the back, and Mark Volvo from the opposite direction.
Engine off, engine off. Now, keys out, pass me them. All right, keep your hands where I can see them.
Yep.
Okay. All right, hands in front of you.
Yep.
Right. Okay, step out.
Yep.
All right, let's come to the side of the road.
Yep.
Right, reason we stopped you is we suspect this car's a clone, okay?
What?
Suspect this car's a
Can't
clone
be. I just
vehicle.
bought the car. It definitely can't be.
Right, well, that's what we
I've
suspect.
got a receipt and everything.
No worries, mate. Okay.
He reckons he's just bought the car and has proof of purchase.
We'll get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, yeah.
And Rich is giving him the benefit of the doubt.
So this car is currently registered and insured somewhere else. So it might be that you bought a car not knowing,
Oh,
you know,
mate.
the full circuit, okay? But we'll sort it.
Mate, oh.
How long you had it?
About 3 days.
Now, where did you get it from?
I picked it from just outside Leicester.
Okay, no worries.
It was off country, so...
Okay. All right, how much did you pay for it?
1,000.
All right, and who'd you
Got
buy?
180 on the clock, so it's pretty high.
Who'd you buy it from?
This Asian lad.
Okay, do you have any details for him?
I messaged him on Gumtree.
Yeah.
But I can probably try and... When I see my missus in the minute, I can probably try and get the messages up.
Have you got a licence?
I haven't in the minute. I've got my test next week.
Disqualified or provisional?
Just provisional.
Okay.
He's yet to pass his driving test.
That's why I got it, because I was getting ready to pass my test, so I just thought I'll get it.
Right.
Sadly, getting ready to pass your test doesn't qualify you to drive a car, so get ready to get nicked.
Right. Is that why you're driving on false plates?
No,
Be straight with me.
I'm being straight with you. Look me in the eyes, buddy.
Right.
I'm not lying.
Okay. So you've not got insurance, not got a full licence?
No.
Right. And it's on claim plates?
I don't have a clue if it's on claim plates. I've got the receipt at home, like I told you, and all the Gumtree messages.
No worries.
Got everything, buddy.
The benefit of the doubt is about to be revoked.
You're saying you got those messages on Gumtree?
Yeah.
You got your phone with you?
I haven't. I'd used my missus' phone. That's why I don't have my phone myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, claims to be the owner, says he bought it from an Asian male in Leicester 3 days ago.
He thought it was dodgy as well on the day. I said to her, oh, can you write the receipt out? It just seemed a bit weird, to be honest. He didn't have the logbook for it.
Right.
He says to me, oh, yeah.
Apparently, the lad from Leicester didn't have a vehicle logbook for the car he sold.
Right.
He says to me, oh, yeah, I'll have to apply for it and all this crap.
This version of events is getting harder to believe.
Right now, mate, and I can't wait to try and chase
Plates are in boot, mate, isn't it?
Where?
Especially as Neil's found the car's genuine plates in the boot.
Well, they're not mine, mate.
I bet now you've even got your fingerprints on, have they?
100% I've got
I don't think you've been straight with it, are you?
What?
I don't think you've been straight with us.
Well, we'll
We'll deal with you for what we've got. We'll deal with what we've got. Like I said, the driving offences. No licence, no insurance, and driving on false plates. Okay.
I've read it 3 days. My dad brought it back. I've only just brought it out today. It's been on my drive. I went with my dad to Leicester and just brought it back.
And the cops have just taken it away with the wind out of its sails.
The tyres have flat on it.
You were stung.
Oh, right. God, I didn't even know that.
For no licence, no insurance, and the number plate offences, the stung driver with no logbook received a 6-month disqualification, 6 penalty points, and over £250 to pay. As for the plates, they will make a nice souvenir for Sergeant Carrington.
Well, Jim Carrington said that he's going to, like, when he retires, he's going to wall his man cave with them.
From breakdowns to high-speed collisions, join the rescue teams patrolling the motorway, starting brand new next Monday at 8. And tonight, prepare for more twists, turns and family betrayals as brand new original drama The Inheritance continues next.